Is Via Napoli Disney World's best Italian restaurant?
Let's eat.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you are watching The Theme Park Foodies, and we are back here at Epcot for part 4 of our 5-part series where we got our top 5 favorite Walt Disney World Italian restaurants to see which we think is the best. Part 1 was all about Trattoria al Forno over at Disney's BoardWalk Resort. Part 2 was all about Tony's Town Square over in Magic Kingdom Park. Part 3 was on Il Mulino over in the Epcot Resort area, the Swan Resort. And this video is all about Via Napoli, the Italy pavilion of World Showcase, known for its bombastic pizzas. And part 5 will be about Ravello. It's our next video on here. For those who haven't seen our top 5 series before, we did all these restaurants in 5 different videos. And then at the end, the last video, we go from 5 to 1 on what we think our best is. And I definitely think Via Napoli is a contender. It is the most prominent and the most notable Italian restaurant in all of Walt Disney World for sure, especially for its pizza, right Sam?
Yes, and they're definitely bringing in the authenticity with this restaurant. They are run by the Patina Restaurant Group, and the CEO spent a lot of time in southern Italy studying their Neapolitan pizzas. They import their flour from Italy. They also calibrate their water to match the pH of the water in Naples. So, I mean, they're really trying.
In my opinion, this is the best in-theme park pizza I've ever had. Not the best pizza ever, but it's definitely great in-park pizza. Very interesting is they have a pizza window that's connected to Via Napoli, and the pizza is completely different. So I don't recommend getting that pizza. I don't think it's that great. They also have Tutto Italia. I think Tutto Italia is actually run by Disney. This restaurant, a lot of people think should have been in our top 5 Epcot restaurant series, and I kind of agree. I think it definitely could have taken over the Mexican restaurant. So I'm happy we had this to get a little bit of a redemption for it. I also, a lot of people don't pay attention to the main entrees. They have a chicken parm on there. Can it compare to Il Mulino's, which was a 10?
I'm nervous for Via Napoli.
I
will say,
so.
I know I do love their pizza, and I actually really love their salad too.
Yeah, the salad is amazing, and the interior is so cool. So they have these giant stone ovens that have faces on them, and those stone ovens have names of different active volcanoes that are in Italy. It's gonna be so cool to see. It's so fun to dine at. We haven't been there in 4 years, so I'm excited to go back. Are you ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we figure out if Via Napoli really is the best Italian restaurant in all of Walt Disney World. If we're entering in through the front of Epcot and we want to get to Via Napoli, we'll have to head straight underneath Spaceship Earth and then past the Celebration Gardens. After we get through the Celebration Gardens and we reach World Showcase, we'll bear left at World Showcase, head through Mexico, and then right as you pass Germany, you'll be seeing the Italy Pavilion on your left-hand side. You're going to walk deep into the Italy Pavilion. There's so much fine detail in here. See notable Italian monuments, high attention to detail in the architecture, the fountains. You'll pass Tutto Italia and Tutto Gusto on your left-hand side, and you will see Via Napoli, big and bombastic towards the back. There is a huge line to check in right now, and your stroller parking will be to the right-hand side as you go to check in. Also, the pizza window has a huge line. I recommend skipping that. We have checked in and we have been seated. You can see the 3 volcanoed ovens as we walk in. Etna, Vesuvio, and Stromboli. Those pizzas look so good as they cook in there. The back wall has kind of this beautiful mosaic on it with birds. It feels like you're in Napoli. All right, let's break down the menu for you guys. They are promoting their house-made focaccia and wine selections right here. Important to note, they are wood-fired pizzas. All right, let's open up the entire menu. There are a lot of cocktails to be had, so I'm just going to scroll down here for you. We have a Via Napoli signature earth cocktail and an Italian siesta, and then right here, limoncello. It was included over at Il Mulino. That's one up they definitely have over here. They have cocktails here, and then right here, of course, they have some sangria. To the right is where you can find the food, but they also have like these flights, different reds, whites, sangrias, limoncellos, and beer. But we are here for the food. For your antipasti, we have a bresaola, a calamari, mozzarella caprese, arancini, the house-made focaccia is what we just showed you guys. We have a chef selection of cured meats and cheeses. These salads are what they're known for. They have Caesar and House. We've really liked their Caesar in the past. No, it is $21. They have sides of green beans and fingerling potatoes. For pastas, they have tortellini, spaghetti, and meatballs. Carbonara, manicotti, and fettuccine Via Napoli, their own special fettuccine. And for meats, they have a branzino, a chicken parmesan, and a filetto di manzo. These are your pizzas right here at the bottom. You can build your own with all the different toppings and everything. But I think we're just going to get a standard, I think for us would be like a margarita pizza. Maybe we'll do half pepperoni. They do come in 3 sizes. So you can get an individual, a large, or a half meter. It's a big one. This interior flap, they have even more drinks, beers and such. The salad has arrived. This is the house salad. We got it for 2. Sam, what's on it in this?
Mixed greens, cucumber, pepperoncini peppers, peppadew peppers, diced tomatoes, olives, balsamic vinaigrette. And it's important to note that this is priced per person and you need a 2-person minimum. So I guess if you're solo, you can't order this? I don't know.
Oh, it's minimum 2?
That's what I just said.
Interesting. It's priced per person, but a minimum is 2, so that's interesting.
I like that the tomatoes and cucumbers are diced. The vinaigrette's very light. It's just like a light, crisp salad to have before your carby meal.
It tastes fresh and it's not overly done with the dressing.
The peppadew peppers are like nice and sweet and tangy. I'm gonna go eat. It's a good salad.
All right, time for you to have my hand at the salad. I wish there were more olives in it. There were only I think 2 or 3 olives. It is a very fresh looking salad. Let's try it out. The vinaigrette is so light because they want the flavor of the actual vegetable to kind of bleed through, and they do. You have the little salty olives, you have the little bitterness from the arugula. Let me try an actual pepper. So you're gonna get a little spice from this pepper.
Red peppers are more sweet and tangy.
Yes. Very crisp, very fresh, but I do wish it had more olives. I feel like it needs a little bit more saltiness to it.
You know what? I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm changing my score to a 7. Because I'm not $9 a person, I'm not.
You stole the words out of my mouth. I'm gonna go 7 with this as well. I think it's a well-made salad. I think it's a good salad. I really like it. But I would like some more olives, and I would like it to be just a little bit lower. It is vegetables, but still, you're gonna like it if you have it. It's a good salad. The pizza has arrived. We got the margarita with half pepperoni. The pepperonis are tiny. Look at this crust. Look at how blackened that crust is, made in that wood fire oven. This was $36 for a large. They do have individual pizzas, but they ain't the same when they're individual, right, Sam?
This is a lot of food, Jason. I feel like we've been eating Italian food for a month straight. But it's okay. I'm gonna insert a picture. We have a really cute picture from the first time we came here, and I looked so happy with the pizza. And Jason had long blonde hair. It's a good throwback photo. This is a thin boy.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want them to house it. It's got a little flop to it, but got a lot of flop. Well, give it a good crunch.
They make their sauce in-house. They hand make their mozzarella here. They import their flour. They calibrate the water. The crust is textured but still soft. It's a really good pizza. I do wish it was crispier, but everything else is amazing, and especially inside the theme park.
Italian pizza, it really isn't crispy. Go to Naples. We've had pizza in Naples. It was not a crispy pizza. It was exactly like this.
Yes. We also learned that because I don't like the pizza window. They operate the pizza window too, and they use the same ingredients. They use an electric oven, not the wood fire oven.
They also do it Sicilian style, so it's thicker.
Thicker crust, but same fresh ingredients over there. I don't like that preparation. This is real. I'm gonna go 9.
It's the best theme park pizza, without it.
And it is. If you're into that, everyone has a preference. Some people like thick, fluffy pizza, but if you're looking for the thinnest slice of pizza,
I like it NYC style, where it's crispy at the bottom. I'm gonna try a pepperoni slice. Look at this back right here. You can hear that. Pepperonis are nice, and look at that. They get a little grease. You want a little grease in your pepperoni. You want it to look like little bowls. This is a flopper, though.
you taste that cheese is fresh.
Cheese is fresh. There's a little bite on it. The crust is such a great chew to it, too, and great flavor.
It has a nice char, the crust.
The sauce, little bit of sweetness, I feel like. Did you get that, Sam?
Yeah, they use San Marzano tomatoes.
Look at that. This is a great pizza. Could it be cooked maybe a little bit more? I think it's actually cooked perfectly for this style. This would be a 10 in a lot of circles. To me, it's a 9, only because I prefer the New York slice I grew up on. But man, this is delicious. This is definitely the best theme park pizza. Probably the best pizza we're probably going to have this entire series. So I agree with your 9. Very good. The entrees have arrived. Chicken parm princess, of course, got the chicken parm. Look at that sauce. This one actually comes with some pasta, some spaghetti, and look at the fresh mozzarella balls right there on top, Stan.
It's very saucy parm. I like a more cheesy parm than a saucy parm, but I will say, like, it does look really good. And like Il Mulino's I really like, but Il Mulino's didn't come with a pasta. We got a little cone of spaghetti.
I think this did cost more than Il Mulino's, though.
I think they were like...
About the same?
Yeah, I think they were about the same.
It looks pretty thin. I mean, it's definitely thicker than Il Mulino's. Il Mulino's is like the prime parm.
Very good chicken and very good sauce. I just wish I had more cheese spread out, and I wish the cheese was more browned, but it's definitely very fresh.
I feel like all the ingredients here have been great, but I feel like we grew up in New York, and Il Mulino is a New York trattoria, so I think that's just our style of parm.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like it's a personal preference, and I feel like I say this in every video, like that when we have Italian food, but I don't know who has seen the other videos, so just a personal preference is that I like a thinner, crispier, cheesier chicken parm. But I would get this again, even though it's not my preferred style, because I do think that it still is prepared very well. And they even give me all this extra sauce, I guess, for the spaghetti. I'm gonna dip it in. I said it was too saucy, and then I dipped it in more sauce. I guess because it's here, I just felt like I had to do it. I'm gonna give it an 8, and I think it's a big portion.
It's still a very high number, but Il Mulino, that 10. I'll test for myself, though. I'm more forgiving of the parm. The cheese is sparse.
I feel like the cheese could be like warmer too.
Yeah, it looks like they want it like a little cold on top. All right, let's try this out.
I like my cheese like warmer and stretchier.
You can tell it's pounded because it is very tender. Like it's the same, it tastes just like Il Mulino's, but it's thicker. Like look how thick this is though. See, Il Mulino's is much thinner, which is what we like, and is more of a New York style. So,
it still does have a crisp though.
You didn't try the spaghetti, Sam. So I think I should try a little spaghetti, right?
I mean, that's definitely, I feel like 2 people could eat this dish with all that spaghetti and that big piece of chicken. Like, I think that's enough for 2 people.
We could have shared this. But for these videos, we want to show more things. We end up buying a lot. Like, if it was you and me, we probably would have got the pizza and split this, and that probably would have been it. It's good. I agree with your 8. Like, the ingredients, all the ingredients here are so quality. Like, that's what's really good about Via Napoli is the ingredients themselves. And that's the thing when you go to Italy. In Italy, there are rules and regulations for the type of ingredients they can use in their cuisine. And you can definitely feel that here. And all of the servers. This is definitely the most Italian restaurant, by the way. All the servers, waiters, waitresses are Italian. It does have that Italian feel. It does kind of transport you, which is what you want from Epcot.
There was also someone smoking outside, which really made it very authentic.
You're not supposed to do that, but yeah, there was. I'm gonna agree with your 8. This is a good dish. The pasta's very good too. Spaghetti, you can taste the flavor of it. They give you a nice little ladle of sauce. I'd prefer the Il Mulino version. That's very flat. We gave that a 10 for a reason, but this is still an exceptional parm that I think most people would be very happy with. Now I wanted to try some of their pasta, so I got the tortellini. Sam, what is this called? What's on it in this?
So this is a tortellini, which is stuffed pasta with sautéed pancetta, sweet peas, parmesan, cream sauce. Now, mine was $5 more than yours, and I feel like I have like way more food on my.
Yeah, let's compare. Look at Sam's dish, and look at this dish.
Like this is a nice amount of pasta, but it's not like. You see the pasta I got at Tony's, although I know that was like not really like traditional pasta at Tony's, but this looks more legit. But this does look really good.
Like you gotta try at least one pasta in an Italian restaurant.
I don't even like peas, and I like this.
Is that the best pasta we've had so far? Because strangely enough, I feel like Trattoria al Forno's gnocchi has been the best pasta we've had.
It's very good. They do make that in-house, and it's like sautéed nicely. The Parmesan cream sauce is it's just like so rich and savory. And you get like saltiness with the pancetta, but then I feel like the sweet pea kind of contrasts the saltiness. Those are like 2 good things to go. I don't like peas, Jason, right? I don't ever eat peas ever in my life. He's like, I'm tired of holding the camera, stop talking. I think that this is really good. Price and portion-wise compared to mine, I don't think it's as good. But flavor-wise, I think like it's excellent. I'm actually gonna go 9.
Oh, so you're going higher than yours. You're saying it's better than yours.
The flavor is there with this one.
So this is the pasta that they recommended. I asked them like, hey, what's your best pasta? And they said it's this one. I don't know if these tortellinis are made fresh in-house, but you're saying the sauce is very good, Sam, right?
I thought the sauce was incredible.
I really like that little bits of bacon. I thought the bacon would be chewy, but it's not. And it's
Pancetta.
Oh, the pancetta. And the beans, or the peas. Peas are beans, but the peas add such a great texture that I think complements the dish. I will say, I think the weak point itself is the actual tortellini outer shell. But it's definitely not a made-in-house tortellini. The best pasta we've had, so like the flavor of the pasta has been the gnocchi from Trattoria, which is interesting. I did not anticipate them.
Let me tell you, I never saw that coming.
I love the sauce. I love the flavor.
The sauce is a star.
I'm gonna go 8 because I think if the tortellinis were made in-house, you go 9 or 10. But the sauce is great. I think both the dishes are very good. Sam, I think you might be winning a little bit, in my opinion, just because it's bigger, so you get more bang for your buck. But this is still very good too. We have retrieved the dessert menu right here at the top. They are known for this tiramisu. I don't like having espresso this late, but it's very good. They're out of the cannoli siciliano. They also have a cannoli di cioccolato. This, I think, is what we're going to get. They have a ricotta cheesecake, a tortino cioccolati. This is a chocolate tart. Then they have some gelati a sorbet. So this is gelato or sorbet. And for us adults, they have a limoncello float. I would definitely like to get this if it wasn't a work night. And you always have to finish off your meal with an espresso or a cappuccino in an Italian restaurant, although not for us tonight. On the other side, they have some dessert cocktails. See some of their different wines and liquors. Of course, they have some limoncello and a pistachio cream flavored liquor too. All right, so dessert is here. We got the cannoli di cioccolato e nicchiola. Am I saying that right?
No, but I don't know how to say it either. Chocolate-covered cannoli filled with hazelnut ricotta cream, garnished with hazelnuts.
It's a pretty big cannoli.
It is.
Bite into it, I guess.
This thing is hard as a rock.
We're learning together. We got little hazelnuts on the end. So this cannoli removed Sam's lipstick.
The shell is way too hard to bite into. It's not, I'm going to assume it's not fresh piped either. It tastes like it's been sitting in a refrigerator, pretty pre-made.
Refrigerator dessert is exactly what I was going to say.
Flavor profile is there. I like the chocolate and the hazelnut cream. If you like Ferrero Rocher, it's very similar to that. It's just not. I feel like it's kind of weak though. For a place that uses such high quality ingredients, I feel like the cannoli is on the weaker side. I'm gonna go 6.
So the weakest thing was the dessert. Very interesting.
The shell was so hard that I could barely bite it.
Let's see what I think of the shell.
Maybe it's softened up. I feel like I hurt my teeth on it, and I didn't even know that was a possibility.
Definitely softer for me on this side. I like the flavor profile. It's a refrigerator dessert, no doubt. Which isn't bad. Refrigerator desserts are good. But for a place known for its high quality ingredients, I'm gonna go 7. I think it crumpled in my mouth. It has a good dark chocolate flavor. I do like the interior cream, but I don't think it's the highlight here. The highlight is definitely the pizza. The pasta that we had was good as well. But the pizza is really the star. The salad too. Most people when they come here, they get the salad and they get the pizza, and that's for good reason. This is good. I do like it, but I just don't think it's shines in my mind and all the Italian places we've eaten at, and particularly for this place because the pizza and the other stuff is pretty good in the beginning. So weaker option so far, but definitely not bad. If that makes sense. That does it for our time dining at Via Napoli. This was without a doubt the most authentic Italian restaurant. Now, we're going to take our personal lives into our rankings at the end for sure, because I don't think it's my favorite so far. I think Il Mulino beat it out a little bit. This is also the most expensive one we've eaten at so far, right?
Yeah, most expensive so far. No complimentary bread service, no grated cheese offered for your dish, but very high quality ingredients in the dishes.
What's interesting about Il Mulino is they have complimentary alcoholic beverage again. What restaurant brings that to you? And that feels like such a New York type of feel, New York Italian restaurant type of feel. This feels very authentically Italian. All the people who serve you are Italian. The pizza, the pH of the water is the same as Naples. The flour is imported from Italy. The pizza is no doubt the star, right?
They hand make the mozzarella.
Yeah.
They said our name right. Usually when they look at that little slip and they go to call your name to seat you, they're scared, and this one was Samantha Bonsignore. I was like, who's that?
Well,
that's me.
Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce my last name, to be honest. Favorite thing we had was the pizza. If you want to have great pizza at Disney World, this is the place to go to. I'm not sure if it's going to be everyone's slice of pie, because some people like that crispy bottom. It does not have that crispy bottom. Great chew, great flavor to the crust, great cheese, great sauce. The sauce is a little sweet, actually. I like the Mulino sauce more, but it's a good sauce.
I will say though, the pizza crust does have a lot of char on it, and some people might not like that. I like it, but you might not like that.
Yeah, so it's all going to be personal preference. I love the interior as well.
It's very lively. There's also a beautiful chandelier when you walk in. I think it's made out of like Venetian glass.
Oh, the lineup that we have is interesting because some places just aren't Italian, but they're just kind of faux Italian food that is good, like Tony's. And this place is legitimately Italian people serving you. But we're going to see at the end where we rank everything. I'm excited for our last video. We're going to the Four Seasons. We're going ritzy at the end.
I'm so just carb loaded right now. Like,
yeah, we got to get to bed. And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications. That way you are notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. They apparently have a Poseidon meet and greet here in the Italy Pavilion as well.
I wish La Befana was still out, but it's too late for her.
And the Christmas witch has got to take a little nap. I really think the interior of this World Showcase Pavilion is very impressive. There's a lot of attention to detail in the architecture. Obviously, going to be one of the favorite pavilions people to go to, although I don't think the food is the best. I think Via Napoli is good, but the booths each year are not that great, in my opinion.
The booth is run by the same people who run the restaurant, so riddle me that.
They must just not care. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and end credit credentials like you're seeing right now. If you have any interest in membership, check out the join button below. You can learn about all our different tiers and perks, but even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who's consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we greatly appreciate you because your engagement helps make more of them and we feel very privileged to be able to make them. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.